special meeting to address final preparation of the part of the district of Silcoy and a request from the members of the board. Therefore, all of us should be here. Mr. Ross and Mr. Moed haven't reached yet, so we have 5 of us here. And Mr. Moed, what do you think from anybody here? Anything from Moed or Moed or Ross? Thank you, Mr. Webster, please follow up, please.
Denver, Denver, Brand.
Here.
Roland Molinar, President. These eyes, Moorhead. Louisiana, and all of them new. Rupert W. Ross, Jr. So Denver, here. So Raymond J. Williams. Chairman, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members present.
Anybody from the media here want to put it in the record, please?
Bill Costler with the BI Source.
Erica Parsons, News 2.
Marvin Forbes with VI Action Group Inc.
Anyone else in the private public sector?
Juliet Library.
Scott Library.
And then Ashcroft and some citizen.
Charles Brown, concerned citizen.
That's it, I guess. Again, members, we here again on this request. Members,
And Deputy Supervisor, for the record, Deputy Supervisor Lieutenant Whitaker.
yeah, Mrs. Foxer, she's going to be late because she has some other appointment. She'll be here around 11 o'clock. And ladies and gentlemen and members, as you know, we had meetings sometimes with the joint board, and we had spent a job of stop the meeting for whatever reason to continue analyzing the agenda to make sure Mrs. Fox can have the document to be in compliance with the 10 degree. I think they have to take the use of promise. So we have to complete this situation here this morning. I think yesterday we were here, I was here with Mrs. Fox and Mrs. Bullen, Bullen and Carl, and BIT. She was serving Mrs. Fox that came in to assist in the ballot that you had the fax to everybody last night. I believe everybody should have one that was sent last night. And when I went home, I was looking at the document. Before we go further, I want to make sure everybody have the one that they just brought in a short form. Everybody have one? You have a last long. You had one for last night, they sent it.
Don't need to do that by email.
Well, email, okay, good. Well, the one that you had from last night, if you notice it, it has some things we need to add it on this ballot pursuant to the code. So the top, we need to have official ballot. And also you see the signs at the bottom here mark them Republic and ICM. So basically the way that it is in front is you have the old one. And looking at it, you will also notice that the Miller Russell name is missing off of the ballot. I don't know how that happened. Yeah. But the ballot wasn't prepared here in St. Paul. That was from, I guess, Mrs. Fox had Mrs. Coverdale and somebody put it together. When I got home last night, I was going over this thing to around 3 o'clock this morning and comparing some of the information we need to see we can work together to make sure that all information is clear. And the thing, the one that you see, they have the green, the color, you can hardly read it because the letter is so small. So in doing that, I believe I had one of my granddaughters was assisting me cutting and pasting and removing some of the offices that are there. As you can see, the one that you just got has a whole long space at the bottom on the long sheet.
Very nice, that I think.
Yes, sir.
Was that a Friday and stuff?
I can't answer the question. The only person who can answer that question is Mrs. Fox or Mrs. Whitaker. I didn't put anything in this ballot. I wasn't here for the drawing of the ballot. I know that, so I don't know. So I don't know how that. Who? You know how?
No, the only person who got the I'll cover it on this phone, because they're the
Okay,
ones that communicated over the document.
For the record, Mrs. Whitaker is saying that I covered in and this is fact. So what I'm saying though is that the green section that you see in your left, it has a whole space at the bottom. What I'm having is doing right now is putting the whole green section in larger writing. So you can read only in interest there. And then it has a word, it says there, it's supposed to be LED. It has the
Where?
the Spanish construction, the read completely.
I can't
Well, I understand.
Well, we're listening, but we're just trying to hear what you're saying. Go ahead.
What I'm saying to say something and explain to you what the land paper has. The land space that you have at the bottom here, this green that you see, you can't see, that is what we're doing right now with the young lady from BOE came to assist us. So the whole green section under their own farm, you have a blue. This is party column, that is going to be removed from there. And it's going to be transformed. You see it in the land sheet in the middle, with the writing will be bigger, and the party symbol will be there. I think we discussed in St. Thomas, the party symbol we discussed, we have to use this one over that was there.
Mr. Chairman, I don't have a copy of the short version, and I can't.
Everybody said I have the email, that's why I was asking.
I can deal with the email and deal with this. I need a hard copy, please.
Mr. Could you copy one of these, Mr. Manning, please? Make 550 of them, so it's ready to go, please. Okay, but wait a minute. This is all we corrected, but Mr. Fox last night she told me she emailed, everybody got email. I don't use email. So,
I got it. My email.
but we have,
Somewhere you got a hard copy, I'm asking for a hard copy, because I can't deal with my email and go back and
I'm not
forth.
fussing about, I have a hard copy because I don't have an email. I'm saying I'm asking Mr. Terrell, print you a hard copy. So while he's bringing it, I was saying that where you have party column, for those who have one, we put it in the middle to make the language larger and clearer, and write the word Democrat, Republican, and ICM, and here in English and Spanish. Then the section that is the old version that those who had the email and Mr. Means that she couldn't read, Mr. Perez going to that way of legislation of the version. And if you look at it, it says Asamblea de los Sectores Indígenas and the Cruz. That Spanish translation has to match the English, but therefore the executive order, District of St. Croix, supposed to be to the top. The true translation is the same. So they have to correct that and say.
So you're saying in the English portion of the
St. Croix District, so yes,
you
sir.
just need to put St. Croix District.
Yes, sir. And we have this, select no more than one, that English version, wherever it appears together, will be under the English written, and then you put the selecciones nomás de siete on the bottom of the Spanish translation where it appears. The same way they have the delegate, governor, and lieutenant governor, and senator at large. The portion that is on the left with the senators, you have to correct it because I said yesterday, this is a document I met when Ms. Max brought it over. She was working with this in Thomas according to Mrs. Whitaker. Number 17 is missing, that is Jamila Russell. So that has been trying to put in. There's also some initial that was missing, like Ms. Stacy Classic, the Stacy E. Classic. You had a gentleman, Kenneth Ema, you see here. They have a Mona Barnes.
Jake Clinton, Mona L. Barnes, Wendy B. Farr.
Somewhere along the line, who had the listing with the cast and the last, they put them in the ballot. So it's facts will have to explain that, change that, and they're not here right now. So I had to find note from Mrs. Whitaker. She said she had the names. That's how I discovered this morning that they were missing. So what I did is to make some space to be thrown over the land script. Senators is on the back. We have more space for the names, and we have the board of election will be in the middle, and the referendum for the cannabis, marijuana will go on the right. We have a whole lot of space to use in the back of the ballot. So that is what we did, and that's what the young lady is working at right now. And the election, I'm not finished with the story. I'm sure you, and where you have another portion the numbers in areas where they have monorail labeled and number 6 and 7, it will be consistent with the categories. They have delegate preference 1 and 2, government will turn over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think monorail labeled and road bank recommendation have started 1 and 2 again. So that's what she's trying to do in Lagos already.
We highlighted that.
Yes, sir. And in the back, as I say, you have the senator, voting elections, and the referendum. We took the language and the short and because there are a whole long history of the bill we had all over whereas classes, and we shortened it basically so that the modern medicinal research has discovered many uses for the medicinal marijuana. We have it split out in English and Spanish. And we have yes and C. We're going to move the C and no, but there's not all sorts of fill for the Spanish, so we don't have them mixed up and then make the circle to close. Anybody else need hold on there, please?
Gracias.
What's the one that is hold on? You have any need some money? What's that? You don't need one. Sure. Just in case.
So you cut down on the language for the referendum?
Yeah, the language on that. Sure, the language for the referendum will give you a whole history.
Yeah, I know, but
the public education portion belongs to the legislature. They will be the ones to educate the public on what the intention of research. So the portion that we use with the modern medical research has discovered many beneficial uses for marijuana, also known as cannabis, in association with certain medical conditions. What they had included there, I think, is a whole bunch of whereas information, whereas clauses, and that is basically what the legislature have a function to keep the educational process to the process. So you have most space at the bottom again, both two sides. Rather than paying for a whole empty page, this don't have nothing there. So rather than leaving it paying for a whole two-side, a page and a quarter, you said, well, I have it, one of my granddaughters cut and paste it, so that's how we get that portion there. And I'm saying, now we can address when this building is finished, additional information that we want to correct. Ms. Barbara Jackson, as we recall in St. Thomas, she had 23 letters. Things. So we got that down to Barbara J. And tried to get Mr. Terrell to remind me, we become the facts to notify Ms. Barbara Jacob Jackson. McIntosh was.
Supervisor?
What's that?
I don't know what was said, but I believe that.
No, what I was saying that in St. Thomas, if you recall, Barbara Jackson McIntosh was 23 letters. And the motion that was made that immediately the name and name that's registered for Barbara Jackson McIntosh was too long, according to the statute. So we agreed that among ourselves that we need to notify Barbara Jackson McIntosh. Her name would probably appear as Barbara J. McIntosh, but she must be notified by the supervisor of election. In absence, we need to take a better to call sometime so that she can do that. Well, I don't know if she did that, Ms.
Well, I think she had a communication. I don't know what was communicated back and forth. She spoke to her. I have no clue.
All right. And the referendum, I think the same way in the English and Spanish world, the selection was a yes, C, no,
yeah.
and no. That also needs to be under the English portion.
Yeah.
So, because, you don't have to believe you go, well, we don't get. And
well, that's what I'm saying.
And then, under the board elections, the numbering is incorrect.
3 or 4, that's right.
3 or 4, that's the correct.
I told her that. So you was 3 and us is 4.
Yeah.
And then we move the C, yes and no, and C and no, and Latin portion.
And so then with you have something down here, right? Daniel. If we could, even if we don't change the color to green, can we change the color to white?
What, a white background? Yeah.
No, not the white, you could leave the green background, the lettering.
Oh, the lettering. Okay. The
Because that's in white.
Before you proceed, are we allowed to make any changes?
You just discuss it.
We're discussing it.
No, just I would like if we can separate fill in one over only function the legislature, it's kind of.
Which one are you talking about?
Under the referendum.
When it says fill in, one over only, and then should.
Oh,
should have a space.
okay, I see what you're saying. So you need to take the sentence, fill in on over only and put to the end, to the bottom.
You know, make more sense.
Yeah, because, and then with the C and the yes, and the no and the no. Right here, see what it's
I see it there, but-
I need to go to the bottom with this.
But if you do that, you want to say fill in one over only.
Yeah, that has to be at the end.
Yeah, no. Under the medical
Yeah.
and research here, and the same would be between Mark and Solomon
Right,
and
right,
Ovaldo.
right.
Okay, just here.
Actually, go back to the.
Hold on, please, hold on. You finished this away?
No, under the party column, I sent you the specific paragraph I was looking for, where it says, so this section is not to state your party membership of your registration, shouldn't I say, or the registration? The very first sentence.
You're a member of the party.
This section is not to state your party membership of your registration.
That's what you want here, the word.
I said that's what I said. No, I'm saying it should say or.
Oh, we could do it anyway, that doesn't want to work.
No.
I know you just made it, so.
Leave that me tell. Unless I don't know.
The party membership of your membership.
No. So the power.
Of your registration.
That's the registration.
Inside is your registration.
Oh.
I just say, this is not the state, the party membership that inside is your registration.
We try to save the long words to the space. Because as we have or out, say you registered, have your registration, you say you registered.
Party membership or your registration.
With your registration makes you a member.
I understand.
Right, so if you're a member of the registration that you registered.
Of your registration.
Of your registration.
But if you want to put registration of your party, you want to put the registration of the party. But either way you want to split that. Yeah.
Something about alcohol. That's all simple.
So that's the side we want to tell you. The section is not to stick to.
I mean, I understand what you're trying to say, but.
How we can say this section not to stick to membership of your party, registration of your party, wherever you want.
I just, for me, the word I think should say oh. I mean,
Well, it's not a problem. So what we want to do on the
I
concession.
know, but I don't know how does it change it, and then it changes the whole,
Well,
I don't know.
because in the statute we make reference when there's no, not full member of a particular party, the person may write another name.
Yeah,
Kind of way that you register.
Yeah,
You register either Democrat or
Right.
kind of ICM or independent.
right.
So that's why it's saying of your registration.
And then in this same language,
Would be good, like,
we can, would you say something else?
no, yeah, it says, using section only, excuse me, if you intend to vote for all candidates of the same party in all categories of the ballot. I think you need to add the words after ballot except the Board of Elections, because by code, a party symbol does not apply to the board.
Which part are you talking about?
It's the second sentence. Only if you intend to vote for all candidates of the same party in all categories of the ballot. I think you need to put comma except the Board of Elections, because you can't leave the voters believing that for this symbol vote, they're voting for everybody that's Democrat. You can't symbol vote for the Board of Elections.
Well, that's because we have a position.
Yeah, in the code specifically says that the symbol does not apply to the votes.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
for that reason, wasn't that the reason why you were saying put the Board of Elections on the backside?
Not for the, but it was a space.
for space. But you have to clarify, it has to be clear, because you can't leave an elector with a thought that if I symbol vote, I'm voting for everybody that's Democrat. Because you can't symbol vote for the board of election. That's what it said.
I thought that was the reason.
No, the reason that
Brought the law.
Now, he put that
The
because
reason
he wanted to
is
spread out the
space.
paper, yeah.
You want more space to get the right to declare,
Except for the board.
Yeah,
except for boards.
that's how it was board of election. But that's only board that's on the ballot.
That's on this side of the board of elections.
The way the statute is written is that
So that you have more space to spread this.
I understand the spacing part, but I was like, the reason to separate the Board of Elections from the different, in other words, you were saying for hours, we were supposed to have the senators up here in front.
Right.
And then you said, well, to kill all of that, we're making sure that we can put the Board of Elections on the back, so that there's no
Because
issue.
It's a space.
space
People
was
with
the
space.
Spacing, okay.
Tourism, another issue.
So the issue also is that the way the law is written, you can't have more than, I think, 3 members from the same political party at the boards of election. And even though you see the instructions there for Republican or ICM or Democrat, the reason instructions there tell you under that section you can't select no more than 3. You see it right there in English? You can't select no more than 3 of these stations here.
Okay. You know, into problems, good.
We understand.
Yeah, but yeah, if we can, and you know, the color for sure.
Okay.
I agree with this in terms of pushing this down.
That was
Everything
the
down.
reason.
Because nobody could read this.
Yeah.
Somebody can call it.
Even like in
Not even with everything we got out there.
You see, the reason why that happened, because after we finished, there was rushing of time, and we didn't have the ability to access to the young lady who called the help. So when she came in, I told him the fact that I was here, so I came in and I was helping these things before we had the lounge. That's why when I went to it, I said, I got my granddaughters.
This year, I could read this. This year is a.
Well, we supposed to have official ballot
Yeah.
in the heading.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned, I was speaking only just under this.
And then November 4th?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said that.
It's only,
I am reading this and I'm still not, I'm not comfortable. The section that says, this section is not to state your party membership. I think it should be a party affiliation.
The only problem with
Because
that.
membership, you could be a Democrat and if you don't pay your $40.
No,
I think it's party affiliation.
well, I figure that there's the members recognized in the statute of members, they call you members and party emblems. So if we're using the word affiliation, then somebody will say, well, what happened to the statute that makes reference to members? Because the statute makes reference that
I'm still not comfortable membership of your registration.
That's where the statute has member. When you register a member, you're not affiliated with it. The statute says
You
clearly.
registered, I'm affiliated with the Republican Party.
I have a problem with that.
You're affiliated with no party. He's affiliated with Democrat. But then, I don't know.
What I'm saying, remember, is that, no, it's not, I said, the statute says so. The statute states clearly that you cannot have not more than X amount of members of a political party in the election. That's the word that they use in the statute. So therefore, when you register to vote, they will ask you what party you want to be a member of or register. So that's the way that word is there. Basically, that is the way that is there. I mean, somebody wants to say using heap of big words and then they get caught up in using a long word. Yes, sir. She not finished.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just not comfortable, but if the majority majority goes with it, it's fine with me.
And we have
The
an
biggest-
affiliation means something different. Yeah, but the line is but then the line shows that the word affiliation has a totally different meaning.
So the law says affiliation,
And the law doesn't say
says
it.
membership.
The statute says members.
Yeah.
So that's what we
It says not more than X amount of members of the
It
political
says
party.
not much more, but it doesn't say affiliation.
The word says
Party.
not more than one
So if
political
you're
party
talking about
member.
two different things.
Very the code difference.
Senator, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Code says that you can't have no more than 3 members of a party, but that's a section, but I'm talking about affiliation.
Okay, let me ask that question. Okay, you're saying, I'm trying to listen to you carefully because even on this ballot, the code said not more than 4 of any member of any party can be seated at one time. You can't have more than 3 on this ballot. So,
That's a different subject.
She is
Than
concerned with the
being-
word.
than being
She
a
concerned with
member of
member
a party
versus affiliation.
or affiliation with a party. So we're talking about 2 different things here.
Mr. Bernardo, when we register people, we have some, you have 3 political parties in a Virgin Island. How do you want to register? When do you want to? You don't ask them if they're
You
affiliated.
never ask them membership, or you just ask them, what would you like to register under?
right.
So you never use affiliation or membership. What party do you like to register?
So what word would you like to see substituted?
I'm saying I'm not comfortable with this.
We heard you, but
Majority
what
goes
word
affiliation.
would you like to see? That's a question.
Their
So you can
affiliation.
you have a ballot count for 12 or 10, whichever you want to have it, I'm going to.
You know, if you look at the statute right there, more board members make up, they have a prohibition for quorum. I know, but you use the word affiliation. You want to use, everybody here want to have affiliation or membership. Which word are you want to use? You have 5 of us here. Mr. Webster. Mr. Molina. Mr. Williams.
I agree with membership.
Mr. Williams.
I said membership.
Well, the guy with membership stays there. Any other concern, Mrs. Lonnie?
No, I'm still not comfortable with it.
All right.
So, yeah, just have one, just looking at section 492, which I guess tells us how to construct a ballot. I haven't, I guess over the years, I looked at previous ballots. If you look at senator at large, I noticed that it's supposed to say, but I haven't seen any kind of divisions.
You guys put.
Sorry, in
Where are you?
the section 492 of the code, which hasn't been
492.
changed.
Good.
Senator at large, hyphen, resident of St. John, I've never seen it on any ballot. Section 492,
Yeah.
page
The
295,
top of the page,
correct?
Senator and resident.
Hyphen, resident of St. John, I've never seen that on a ballot, but
I think 492 has been,
I took a pocket park and I checked everywhere. I haven't seen a change, so that's interesting.
492.
So are we going to
Follow up.
the code this time?
492A.
That's a requirement to get sent at large. It's sent at large by law, either citizen
Right, but
resident.
I'm just the form of construction of the general election ballot. Senator at large, hyphen, St. John, resident of St. John.
That's a requirement to hold out.
But what I'm saying is the form and color of the official election ballot is what we're using to construct the ballot. So I'm saying that we intending to highlight it under that section. Hasn't been done before, but
We have the number for the same reason just mentioned, because the requirement is senator at large be a resident of St. John. That is consistent with Amendment 66. We haven't changed that provision. Mr. Members here, Mr. Alexander went to speak to your who was making the changes, and she said she preferred that you put it going to see, explain to them.
With the color, instead of having it in white, with the white, it makes it like blurry.
Okay.
Change it into blue. And the blue much
But I can't change the green though, or just
No, the green will stay, but it does,
blueprint?
the blueprint will look much better.
See them, you make it rain and everything.
Yeah.
That's what will happen.
And again, this is just a copy. It's a copy of a copy, so it
I know, I'm not looking at it, because I have the copy, like what you guys had there, that it's clear, it's vivid, but you can't read it.
So we want
Because
to
of
put,
the black.
you want the white background for everything? That's the bullet. Access
For the instructions.
The instructions.
Oh, yes.
Maybe that's
Yeah, that would be good. You don't have the section.
Mr. Chairman,
Can we put it on the phone?
before Alexander,
Wait for
before you go, this is, what's the word? What's the terminology? This is this is bigger, right? We're using,
No,
what is that, LTR?
we use the right length taker that we use in the same machine.
As I see, you'll say,
But this has been shrunk down because of the email, right? That's what they call it.
You print that down in email?
yeah,
This came off of it.
Okay, well, the
So-
size that we use is that one right there?
So this would be the actual font size
Yeah,
that versus how this one came out.
and the font size is going to change because they use the whole length of the paper stick.
So it got bigger.
Right.
All right,
You see the one that you have here, right, you constantly right there now, the font that you have here.
This is the
whole
actual.
font will change this from a 12 to a 20, so the whole
This-
top will green and come to the bottom.
And all of these, the blue will be the same, and what about these here? We haven't talked about it.
Because
We didn't touch anything on that, but you talked about the space because the barcode that matches these different sites. But what we want to make sure that we have is the space that was empty in the past. See how the space, nothing was in here. So it didn't make any sense to print a bar with one thing in the side.
Gotcha.
So we turned some of the information that was plotted up in front here to the back, so you'll have the whole back of this whole space that
Gotcha.
comes where.
Gotcha.
So we thought that we'll put this in green and in white, change the whole background from white. We were working at color code, so we could see what we're doing and scraping it out. So when you take it out, this whole section, you want to put it in white, this blue here will remove, and you have the top. The writing will be in black again.
Okay.
But the top of each category, you have yellow for delegate, green for governor, senator and that will still have brown bar to the top, senator will have the red bar to the top, senator still in black, and the board of election will have a purple or blue, whatever it is, but the writing now will be in black. These are the only colors that will remain because you celebrated or recognized in the different categories. If you see yellow or green or brown, it's so that's something different that you didn't select. But in changing this, that is what Mr. Alexander is going to a young lady who can raise the concern and correct what Mr. Williams and Mr. Latin was saying, and Mr. Money Webster, that instead of using the green, they were just highlighting these things to take them off what Mrs. Vax brought when they had it here from Mrs. Coverdale, that caused Mrs. Whitaker. This green background don't have to remain, it could be white with the same black writing in other place. The same will be for the group.
I just check out the color.
The color.
Right, take out the call off on the instruction, just put it in white.
What is that black writing?
We didn't set one. Initially for the primary,
Yeah.
but they didn't do that then either.
What?
The font size, they didn't correct the font size.
They could correct it and,
Well, it'll be corrected if you,
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
just
use
trying
more
to remember
space.
the number that you said, 17, 14 or something.
I can't remember the specific
To
number.
make it bigger, 'cause this is 14 now or something.
I don't
You know the
know.
font size on it?
I know font size, but I don't know.
Can we make the oval
This is-
larger?
I don't know if we're
so
gonna
they can look, the gentleman from, we make up there.
But remember the problem is that we don't have, based on our contract, we don't have, the version that we have by contract to do the larger oval would have been the more updated.
I spoke to one of the very Saturday, forget his name, I think his name Corey. And he said he's gonna give us a call sometime to ready to make the adjustment according to what Mr. Carpenter had set up there. And because he was speaking about making the class a bit, because I think someone is must really safe and sound
Yeah.
would be able to read in it. And I was trying to explain that in various categories we have governor and lieutenant governor. The space is bigger and wider, the adjustment would have to be where he actually could move the rating, whatever number the rating is, and the bubbles, because the bubble and the old bottle, they had a sample, he had a big bubble, you see he could move it. No, the one that had some bottle, first that we using before. The bubble in there was much bigger, it had a pen sticking in there.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it is. So. Any other concern?
My other concern again, I agree that, and we raised this concern from before, with the numbering from Senator at-large, because if you're going by contest and categorically, you can, the delegate is 1, 2, you go down to the governor, it's as if we have a continuation from Governor Reagan to Senator
And that's
at-large.
what we're changing.
That's a problem.
So that number will have to get to 1, 2 again.
But then we have to, how does it affect?
Well, six is before 7, so there can't be a problem between the matter of the labor and the ceremony Jones because the ballot is a 6 and a 7, so we have to shoot it a 1 and 2, consistent with who was in front of the number anyway. It's not that you're moving somebody who was 7 to 6 and then who was 6 to 7, consistent with 6 and 7, 7 follows the number 6. So it's being consistent with the category. Probably with the oversight, I don't know. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the governor, lieutenant governor, because they have 5 candidates.
Oh, this is my point. If you look at our ballot, secret ballot, look at St. Thomas ballot. The poll lots in St. Thomas consistent for the legislature at large and district. Because on the St. Thomas ballot, it says 6, 7, and it picks up with the district at 8. And St. Croix, we're 6, 7, and we're back to 1. And that's crazy because
But that's what we have to have.
the legislature is one contest.
Right.
So how do you go 6, 7, then back to 1?
I don't know what it
I mean, you can't withdraw the last number.
I don't know what they got that done over there. You know what I'm saying? Since we're dealing with our district here, we could correct our district because we have that 30 that was.
But the problem, I think that's going to be a problem. There's a territorial section of the Senator at large.
I recall in 1986 when they had gone to election, they went and draw lots different to the war and primary, and they agreed to keep the same number. I remember that. Kai was involved in that.
Because if Rocky, Labour and Ronnie Jones are advertising vote for number 6 and 7 consecutively, and we change it to 1 and 2, no, that's a problem.
We have enough reasonable time.
I understand what I'm saying. After the candidates cast their lots, you know, it's not their fault that when we selected lots, I got problem, you know, I agree with changing it to 1 and 2, but if they're campaigning at 6 and 7, you know, and people show up to the polling place to vote, some people will show up with a napkin or a paper and telling them to vote 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what happened after today, we make correction between now and then, they would still say that they're number 6 and 7. We notify them today that we have to.
I think it'll create a challenge for us. I think it'll create a challenge.
Could you get in touch with these people, please?
That's what I was going to ask. I think it'll create a challenge. If you spend $1,000, the people says the numbers. You won't get back what you said.
The only question I have is just in terms of, I guess when they ask us the question, where would we cite legally our rationale for the numbering system and for the, how would that play itself? I understand that.
They're trying to bless the statute
Consistency.
Past practice.
Because past practice, in all the candidates are paid for cash and that sort of thing. They never pay. So if you're not there, someone picks a number and give it to you. So I'm saying today is the 8th of September. All you need to do is find Mr. Jones, Mr. Leiber, and let them know what the concerns are. If they have any problem with the numbers being consistent as 1 and 2, from the 8th of September, October 8th, the whole 30 days again, another 3 weeks again for election. So if they haven't purchased anything or advertised themselves to put a 6 on a board, if there's only a number to put in the ballot, call them, no one actually have a problem with it. They have to. You go call Mr. Mr. Waddington, not Mr. Waddington, Mr. Leiber, Mr. Renito.
And just in my
Could you do that, please?
I can contact them. I'm just saying, remember, they're going to act number 1 and supervisor's function, and then.
Hey, don't let's go through that. The weak check on this ballot, no. John, you need to go and call people.
I don't.
Well, if he gonna go. We'll take a
I don't know
Don't need
what
a
yeah,
second.
we can't.
We're coming to ask some people.
You got a number for
They're both St. Thomas, so they're both on the St. Thomas and Down district. Why would we?
But the position is at large, it's territorial. The law requires us to run from that district, but they're voted for at large.
I didn't look at the money. Let's see the talking about well, wait, let me tell you, what is the need?
because I think it's they actually put them in the checklist. I'm just, oh my God, I gotta go and write down.
I tell them move the marijuana back under. I put it back over.
She's not doing
This is the new one. This is the new one that just spring.
You have the,
You got one with the, see the one to the right hand
you
there?
get the one with the white?
Turn it over.
This ain't the one to
So the one right hand.
I got you.
We'll see that.
I understand. Terrell just walk in here with 1 and 2 for Armando and
I know.
so I'm just saying they should have been here. This here should have been over here.
They're moving it. We should have people with move already.
another referendum. No. She trying to get with me.
You don't see the people right there? Money no.
That's what we were just recommending.
Is there not people right
One
there?
was happy, yeah.
Well, you see, that's what my one of our concepts. You move quick, I'm showing you, look at the right side right here.
I got you.
I
I understand. I'm just saying this could have been here with a new one. A new draft.
Because the change, the thing, I have to change it, so she can't change them all one time.
I understand.
Mr. Jones, wife and
You change from 1 and 2?
is not available.
No.
You said leave it.
Yeah, Rocky is
You only have that 6 and 7.
yeah, because it says regardless of it is inconsistent on both sides. So I don't know if you want to hold off on this and just say I have a better opinion on this.
What?
A better opinion because we change it, right? And we change it. He doesn't want to change because he says this thing is that if you go to 1 and 2, Cinemas starts at 8 in the district. So you go ahead and get 1 and 2 again.
So what do you have to say number? 6 or
They
7?
got to start at 8. 6, 7, 8.
What number here on that last ballot?
6 and 7 consistent. You follow me? Yeah. It's consistent in that large section.
That's an error that was legal, I just leave it.
Yeah, because
What about the other guy?
she come here. Because really, St. Thomas, this is Thomas Lala. See? 6, 7, 6, 7, 8 consistent. And all of them, 6, 7, 1, 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Regardless of what change 1 and 2 or 6 and 7, they're on this room somebody.
You got 2 acres, you got 2 6 and 7 in the district.
Right, and that's what I said. So, you want to square it with them.
Well, I leave it also the same thing there.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not that they put it, so it's not the number that will be
They said they don't correct, no?
And this, we go back to the party column, where it says use this section only if you intend to
Hello,
vote
please use some nice about what's that?
for all candidates of the same party, all categories of the ballot, comma, except
Okay, what section of
voter
the
election.
Which one you are talking about?
The party column with party. The
Yes.
second sentence.
Right. To include what I said.
Right. And you just put a comma after ballot and put except
Yes.
for the board of election.
Well, we can actually make it bigger so you can see.
This one come up bigger.
If they come over, we need to put
It's
the
a
wall.
big size.
So it's gonna be bigger than that.
This one come up bigger.
It's gonna be bigger than that.
At the end of the day,
That's why
we need to put the
they compressing this thing.
Right.
That's what I'm asking.
Even the wrong people and you want that eat. You don't want to eat. You say that's what we put a lot of things.
Alright, trash it.
But tell us already, we gave you one that we had here already.
They bring in the,
we need to number them and then, so you know which one to do.
He said take it out the email, right? And I tell him Mr. Terrell to bring a one that he had out there. He bring it and he bring a whole heap of them right there. He take it to the email straight. That's what happened.
So, okay, and the two alterations that this was the first one with the white.
Right.
We stick it with the white, kind of white, look better to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't move them a 50% letter.
Yeah, I like
So
the
who
white.
here can't see?
I like the white. You can read the white. You can't read it.
Oh, yeah, you agree.
So I think the white is okay.
And the lettering, It's clear?
Yeah, this is our 14.5.
Right.
So I think this is okay.
So now the one that you have,
But then this is smaller.
keep it up and know that you're going to wait. If you move it together and put it by you.
So,
Leave it
we're
there.
not gonna, oh,
And we can, you said it's over.
Just translate it.
wait, before we start,
Which one you want to?
these two, right?
Yeah.
You need to incorporate comma except the board of election.
Yeah.
Number one, number two, and the backup referendum, we tell you to move, fill in, she need to move that. Okay? I'm putting the yes and no.
But remember she was saying that you're not put 4 yes or no's in the back. 2 of each category. You wanted to put
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Right, I'm out. Carry on, voting twice.
Yeah, in the construction way, which you say to put 2 yes or no in English and Spanish, you end up with 2 sets of the same.
Correct, sorry, voting twice. Okay. But just,
Before you proceed with this section for party column, when you start with Spanish, it's supposed to have the heading as columna del partido.
She put in
There's
that.
no heading. Huh?
Put in that. Wait a
Put
minute.
in that. Okay, and then it should have a space.
That's what you didn't write down.
oh,
And the letter is bigger. We didn't go back here to put the, except the board of election. Okay, but we using the green, we're using the white with the purple right there. Just that one doesn't know. Yeah, same right. Because we want to have the instruction section in a different color. And they can't, hello please, I will hold on the next one. Mr. Officer, I need to hold on the next please. You need to have the instructions and information section in a different color. So I think people who read it know that it's not looking at candidates. That you can put the same thing that you have in the long, like Mr. Williams, except the election. She's going to insert that. And she'll do the same thing with the party column as well. You know what I'm saying? She already put in column partido. And then you said something else, Mr. What?
you have to put in, accept the board.
Fill in one oval only after go and
Yeah.
So we'll change this blue. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the white with a similar color writing. So at least 2 writings coincide with instructions
Correct.
as opposed to the candidate. And you warm up Mr. Liver and
6 and 7.
6 and 7, right? And Mr. Webster was telling you, who? Yeah. You see in the green section instructions, you take out the word 1. Because only and 1 is looked down. So just use the word only and just take out the word 1.
Only way to mark.
Yeah. Okay?
There's our extra parentheses, if you look at,
Hold on, go ahead. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
the instructions in Spanish,
Yes, ma'am.
after the word, the second sentence, the Spanish translation, viene componente de el círculo de ovalado. Why is there a parentheses there?
Go back in there, please.
Viene, the sentence is beginning with viene. Why is there a parenthesis between ovalado and the word king? That should be removed. There's a parentheses
I don't know which
between the
one.
word ovalado and king.
Which one are you speaking about?
This is the instructions.
For what?
You don't have that copy that you copied.
For what you speaking about?
Right there.
No, so that about in the Spanish.
have to give them a copy of
Of the instructions.
There should be a circle.
Yeah, why is this?
No, don't take that. Don't scratch on my table. Come here, I'm serious.
Okay,
That space is there to put the over.
Okay, that's what I was asking for, that's the question.
Oh,
But she's making it over, you're not waiting until we don't think. That's what you're saying.
Just to find out, that was a mistake.
We don't tell you. That's where parentheses is.
No, I'm at the top. In the English,
Yeah.
right there, over.
We need to go on the English, okay?
Yeah,
All of those spaces we see are open and closed parentheses. That's what over is making references to fill in. She has to find the different,
the thing, yeah, the hieroglyphics.
not the, what do they call it,
Just they put it over.
the different symbols in the symbol section. She didn't have it when it was typing it. So those spaces that you see that she came in this morning because she was here from this afternoon till after 8 o'clock last night. So since she's really an employee of the board, she volunteered to help us, so she put the space there. Not that she left it out. Make sure you go back to 6 and 7.
Yeah.
What does this creative end mean?
Escribir what? Escribe in, write in. Escribir is the word to write.
No, that's supposed to be,
The word is supposed to be write in English and write in Spanish.
scriba.
Escribe encima is a write in.
She put it in Danish, she put it in.
What's encima? Hello, Mr. Whitaker. Please don't go in and tell her lady nothing. I'm going to do it for Mr.
Okay.
Wait.
When I was in there with her.
I'm saying to you, we showed her all of that already.
Okay, so she's gonna do
I
that.
don't want to confuse the lady. Just leave her alone.
Another thing with this party column, you have the symbol and then you have them and rep.
Correct.
Democrat.
She's doing all of that. She's spelling it out. That's when she transferred it last night. Because she paid from noon. You hear that young said, she don't work for her. She volunteered to come help us on dignity.
Right.
When she comes, people who walk in can't find them. So she came in to help. Discovering this.
So they're gonna write it out, right? Democrat.
Yeah, she rated Democrat, Republican, ACM. The English
Made
is
the
fine.
change on this one here.
Oh, okay.
You should need to put this here as a.
And the other thing is senator at large, you just have to put district of St. John or something.
No, they don't care about it.
You don't have to put a hat.
All these I seen them up in there.
This need to change the escribir en para escribir.
Correct, correct, because you need correct. But why you tell them and say, encima? So then, escribe encima, what does that mean? Yeah?
Escribir encima means right on top of you.
Right on top. The instructions to take the right.
And escriba means right.
Well, right now you want me to put on top of color.
Escribir en.
Right now you want me to tell her.
And it's baby.
You say para escribir. Look, tell me which one I want to write down. Yours or hers? Para escribir, to write. Para escribir encima.
Sometimes you can't translate literally from
Yeah.
English to Spanish.
I know that.
¿Qué tú quieres de mí?
Except for the board of election in Español. Entonces,
Sin embargo,
Sin embargo, no. Except con la excepción.
yo ya digo cuando yo quiero express, castigar, Spanish, Spanish. Right now, we want to write a special rating for
Then you know it.
what? Escribe, en, right, in,
The N, E,
en, en.
E, N.
The thing tell you to write in, but it's in the same set,
It's 3 days.
write in. But to write is to write in. Well, no, you have to lose the things. Okay. And then I will tell you the evaluation.
Got it?
You see it?
Yeah, I see the question of which part of it.
Stop, let's make them know myself.
Was the one that, Williams was the one that,
Papeleta is part of it.
Papeleta is part of the Papeleta or la boleta, either one. But since you're talking about ballot, you should say boleta. Yeah, but sometimes you can't use it to get to it.
So is it also that you were secrecies have to be different?
Escribir en, talking about when something,
No, when we have this.
para escribir a una persona, para escribir a un candidato, para escribir a...
Oh, so you want, oh, okay, so you want add in, you want add candidate? That's what you're saying, that's what you're saying.
You don't have to, but you have to.
I'm not in the Spanish, right there. I'm not listening to you. No,
That's what I'm saying, that's literal translation, we can't use that.
Well, this one here, right? Right?
Escribir en, yeah, but I
But
said.
that's, one I see here,
Because if you say.
it's Greek. Yeah, with a E.
Es escribir, para escribir, writing, para escribir. And if you put it, you can have it.
Okay.
So, it's difficult to translate literally.
But how would Spanish people say it? What is it? Or what a para? Good morning. When we do these things, this is what we're doing for the rest of the real. You do it the right way, this is what's going to be done the way so people can understand.
Well, it depends on the things changes. Depends on what you want to do. It's not intense. Don't tell my therapist because you look like I have nothing.
You want to put it for you?
Me?
You need to. Who's the doctor you're using?
No, I'm a therapist.
Okay.
What do you have?
The one down here, on my bottom of my foot. Pain. That's fine. Also, they protest with.
Yeah.
Tend to vote for all candidates, the same party. And all.
You want to do the whole thing then?
No, we do just the.
Those are
just the one section.
Which one?
only the second section.
I think up to party.
No, be up to election.
You up to election.
But the whole sentence,
The whole
And the
section.
whole,
the whole
okay.
sentence.
Okay, well,
There's something here, in Spanish. I don't know where that comes in,
What?
and where does it apply to the English? But it's-
carefully read the instruction carefully before marking the ballot. You may vote on both sides. Where, finalmente, la sesión antes de marcar la paleta se puede...
Wait, you may vote on both sides, you can vote side of the
Yeah,
paper,
yeah.
you may.
It's an option if you don't want to see what you have to say.
Oh, okay.
That coincides with English word.
Because they didn't have it here.
Where you end up to the top. The one thing you got no right to do. That's what we want to change that. The one you got no know we corrected it.
I know, but I was,
Oh, you was looking at that one?
yeah.
To know that the corrector is.
The reason why we put here is because you don't have the symbols yet, right? For the oval, to fill in the oval. The symbol for the fill in the oval. I don't remember what we.
The symbol for the over goes to the symbol in the middle.
No, you can't vote. So you can't have the instruction after the word over.
Fill in the over
Yeah.
completely
No,
next to
just
the
between the word over and completely. We had down if we go farther down. So we had open the
So
parenthesis.
here you have a symbol here of the oval.
We don't do that this one.
Don't worry about it. I'm just showing you a symbol.
We work with all ballot. That's the million ballot.
I understand. I'm just showing you the symbol that I'm talking about that should be here. That's all I'm
That
saying.
symbol of the million ballot. We can with this ballot we working on.
All right.
The reference to making had a over in the home is the letter was asking with the parentheses.
Right.
So that's
But that will show you on top,
I
in
know.
English. Piece that oval does go in between the words.
Yeah, sure.
That's how they trying to show.
But it's in the over, between the word over and completely. That's
Right,
what that's what.
right, right.
The symbol of over.
Right,
That's
right.
what this is.
Good. That's what you were showing.
You should be talking another ballot. Where's the
We'll just bold that side.
Bolding the word home, the whole sentence.
The whole sentence and use this section.
Yeah.
The sentence says use this section.
Anything else from there?
Question. Do we, again, are we going to put that oval symbol
That's what it's
here again?
stated.
Nothing for the, all right, for that, okay.
That's what it's stated.
Okay, good.
We put it in the car, we want to think.
Oh, okay.
You have to find the symbol for it. What?
Yep.
We're not gonna spell out the ICM in English, right?
That's the symbol. In the
That's what the party is.
So it's not independent citizen.
Yes, but this is what it's saying.
We are ready to start.
Because you have it there.
About 6 and 7.
Finish in the front. Is that what they finish?
Spanish good to you?
Well, you have to, when you agree,
Yeah.
you should bring this on.
Yeah, it should be. And the front, finish in the front. The back. We have the number 17, the million.
You need a period after junta de elecciones. Right here?
We have this in the frontier there.
Yeah, because.
No, that's actually a finish.
I have a data point. It says, con la excepción de la junta de elecciones, you need a period there.
Election.
And then,
What are you
si
speaking
no
about?
deseas, in Spanish,
With the exception of the board of election,
con la excepción de la junta de elecciones.
if nobody says if you do not,
Si no desea,
right,
like this, para estar en esta over, then you need a comma.
Right.
You can't put a capital letter and then.
So for a comma or a period.
it says,
If you're going to use the word C in a capital letter, you got to put a period.
Exactly.
So put a period.
if you read the whole text of it, it says, esta sección no es para informar al partido de por usted usa quien vota por uno, por todos los candidatos, uno mismo partido en todos, right, categories, con la excepción, with the exception of the whole election. Period. Yeah.
Good. Period.
If you don't wish, so you gotta check the rotation between election and Sino.
Yeah, that's true. Anything else?
And the space that you see with the parentheses for the oval signature is very different.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then she wants all the world
Let's see.
yeah, moving into it. And,
Elecciones o elección.
hello. You done about the page?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's so nice.
Anything, Jamila Russell is there, the independent, the Batista, from 1 to 20. The board election, have any questions on that?
Okay.
Or you have to separate that portion with the left more than 3 and see to the top.
The numbers for you guys, okay?
Yes.
The top is supposed to be between the Spanish and English version. The left no more than 7 is supposed to be before. Remember that? We talked about putting the language. Where it says the left no more than 7, that's supposed to move between the Spanish version, Assembleia, legislature.
Another legislation?
Yeah, where it has legislature of the virginal. The English language that says left no more than 7. That belongs there over the Spanish section and then you type it there.
So this need to move.
Right. So those have to move, but that's what it's supposed to be.
And then you remember we have said history percent correct.
Yeah. That have to go in.
Okay, so let's move that.
Right? So it's just a matter of structure you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a constitution.
Okay. Well, the referendum on the medical marijuana, the portion of the gray shall we know to put at the bar at the top. You put it in and move the word modern medical research as discovered. So you drop it down. Right? Right, David?
Yeah.
Hello? Actually, and then we drop down the language
Right here.
purposes.
After purpose, we need to bring another space in between
Fill in.
purpose plus space, and then after the sentence within the world, put another space.
And that's being Spanish.
Yeah. So if
So
we push
that-
on the Spanish piece of it.
That have to be at the top. No?
No, she corrected it, but just around
You want to speak?
space, yeah, put a space in between.
You need a yes and no after this.
No, we don't.
You can't work with that and that.
So just put a space in between them.
Any other changes, correction?
That's good.
Ms. Molina, Liliana?
Should we also put, referendum right here, so
Right.
right here. When you put, fill in one over, that you want to those.
That's just a plus space
Space,
between
it needs
Put
a,
the referendum. So we
Okay, you want to move referendum from marijuana, put it there.
After that,
put
oh,
this,
okay, so that's
That don't belong there. No, because the heading of the document makes reference to it. If you move the space, put it in, put it
no,
see.
but look, you put this whole thing in Spanish, needs to go down here.
in Spanish, as an instruction.
Okay.
yeah, so you need to
Already, to be consistent
Yeah, you
with
do.
this and Spanish.
So I think this goes here, because you're giving them this.
But then if you do that, then you're creating a separate situation where you have to.
Let's go ahead. You have one right there?
But you did it with the party column.
Let's deal with what you want to put it in now.
Oh, okay.
The same in Spanish.
Words. Anything else?
So you're gonna go back, it'll be before the first.
In other words, you have it listed twice. You have it to the top of the heading because it says in English and Spanish, and moving one of the language down again.
Just do the Spanish portion of it.
You put it back to twice.
So put the Spanish portion with the Spanish.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mr. Toro. Don't wait them and man, we don't back this up also. We're supposed to take picture.
Right.
With the party column.
Wait, that's,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
When we run out, it just cool.
that's all right.
But the same thing.
can't wait till the meeting before you do it. They want that.
This is number 4, right?
Number 5.
That's what she's supposed to know.
No, follow my, I go.
No, it makes sense, we are saying. So,
It's number 5.
this one.
Mr. Chair, I think we completed what we allowed the questions we need to do, so I think everybody's in agreement. Then,
After
this final change, yeah.
only change of there was a period and a movement and a word to the better.
That's it.
The one wait until the people have waited.
But wait, say exactly why you're saying.
What you say? We know we have to put the period on the minutes and another letter. I said, if you want to wait again, we go right up in and veto. Me no problem.
well, I can't wait, I got it. So I'm gonna make a motion to accept the ballot as corrected, pending the final changes, so moved.
Second.
Any objection?
Object?
You take objection?
I'm not interested in it, I just need to vote.
Okay.
Motion. The ballot.
As
As amended,
corrected and amended,
pending the final,
insertion for
the full instructions.
the word referendum sobre la marihuana medical in back and the front to where they have use the section only to intend to vote for all the candidates of the same party to all categories of the ballot except the board of election. That's what the intention be. And you have an exposition, excuse me, columna del partido, which says between the word elección, put material, and beginning, sino desea. That's what the corrected version be. Then to the bottom, you write the word independent citizen movement. Those are the things that we agree need to be corrected.
Correct.
So at least that's what the final law will look like. On numbers 1 to 20, back and front, and the gray bar for the referendum. That's it. Roll call.
Member Brian.
Yeah.
Roland Molinar.
Yes.
Lisa Harris, Moorhead absent. Liliana Belado de O'Neill.
No.
Rupert W. Ross Jr. absent. Ben Webster. Yes. Raymond J. Williams.
Yes.
4 years.
4 years. 1.
Okay.
Mr.
We
Chair.
completed that, and what we do, we have the young lady correct those things we agreed to correct the period, and say no desea between no desea. Remember that? Okay, correct. And the word spell it out. Similar to have
And the changing this referendum sobre la marijuana medicinal.
the duplication it, in other words, the bottom.
In front of
Right. And then the movimiento de ciudadanos petista. You see that? That's the one who would correct it. Other than that, they don't success up to.
We finished with the roll call?
Yeah.
See, I have also a problem with this. If they're only over next to your choices of each candidate of your choice, that's duplication right there. And when you read that and translate it, you
They're gonna be at the back of the
sign. Party column.
Which says you will fill in the over next to choices of each candidate of their choice or choices and do not select more than the number of candidates in each category. Because you can select one, you can select only one candidate. What do you want to do with that word now? Huh?
Yeah, it is redundant.
Okay, it is redundant.
We don't want to
Right,
change
it
it.
is redundant.
This is redundant.
We don't want to say.
Take out the second your choices.
Yeah, take out
Take out the
the
second of your choices.
of your choices.
The one that after candidates, take out of your choices, and just put
Yeah, but
Of each candidate and do not select more than
Just take out
number of
your
candidates.
choices. That's it, that's it.
That's what I'm saying, you just remove that.
Take out that.
On your choices,
All your choices, yeah, delete that.
you have to really test too,
Yeah, delete that whole
but
thing.
you'll get done. Anything else?
No, you already copied this, so you're just away.
Oh, it's translated the same way too?
You're removing this to selection, that's how you're taking it.
It says, deberá oscurecer el símbolo ovalado al lado de la selección de cada candidato de tu selección.
But I have to change because it's a different interpretation. You're saying duplicating the sponsor is see it? The one in duplicating. You don't have it, but that's an error if I was making. You see it? Check it? No,
I don't
what's
know the Spanish. I understand the English, but I don't know which one in the Spanish.
What she's saying, she was making reference to appearing they had a duplication, but it's not duplicated.
Not in
Only the
Spanish.
English version had it for He said, we says que está hablando de su candidato, de sus elecciones. It was mentioned twice in English. So when you mention one, it's in Spanish. Right? Okay, so that's it. We finished with the agenda, we adopted it, we make the changes. Therefore, we'd like to thank everybody for getting this stuff and we'll have the corrected voice until we finish. Huh? Yeah, well, that's something that we discuss for people. So, ladies, yeah, everything will be bigger than that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We now move on the item on the agenda, the last item on the agenda. We have a 15 minutes discussion and comment from the public. Terrell, Alexander.
It's right in the copy, post it.
Mr. Williams, I don't want to keep you moving.
So the final draft, the one that has a red, we have a next red, the red one. And the red two. So the red two will have it when you finish it, also 60 minutes. All those other drafts are not draft, you just a walking document. So who print the run draft, the media, then all part. If you know that you need the red and the watermark, we're responsible for that. Yes? Hold on. Okay, good. One, two. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I just wanted to clarify, this is the draft, not inclusive of changes you just voted to make, correct?
This is the final document with the exception of a period, and the word was duplicated twice. And the word is spelled out independence citizen movement. And to move in the back we have the referendum on marijuana, medical marijuana. It says to the top referendum sobre marijuana medical. I'm saying medicinal, sorry. We're moving that Spanish now one right to the top. That's the only thing. So they're going to take it over, and there'll be the draft that will be sent from the spot. You send to the printers to have it available with the names of the candidates on it.
Okay, so the next step, there's no more action for the board on this directive, correct? It goes from here to Ms. Fox to the printer.
Where Ms. Fox will get information and discuss with the ESNS people, and they'll go over the style and form and everything in the ballot, and it will be marked draft. When it's finalized, the ballot for the election, you will have the word draft on it. When you have one marked draft, what's on there is the same, except for a period, as I said, independent citizen movement, marijuana, medicinal, and change of the word that was mentioned twice. You got it?
Thank you, sir.
Which is particle. We're removing one of the words of your choices. Thank you. If you want to do it around, you get a copy of the final draft. But yeah, that's what we got already. Because these things here, the people are selling here. And then if you go back when you go back in here, they have they put it here, and they have a period that goes here. You don't show this a period somewhere here. And then you use this word in bold letters. Come here, sentence here. Only if you get the move on, put it in bold letters. Sentence. And you put it in sentences, right? Right? That's it. And you know what? Spoken and great. Still moving. Referendum. Right? Here. We have it. You have a question, man? I think you finished. You finished, Mr. Coming up here and you take the pen. Mr. Source, you finished your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We would like to welcome you, Mr. Fox.
He needs to think because I have a correction.
I comment. We waiting for no more.
My comment include a correction that you didn't make in the Spanish that is wrong.
Well, tell us if it's not something we have to know. Which one?
The column with the party symbol,
Yeah.
the Spanish section, it is a duplication. It says, deberás oscurecer el círculo ovalado al lado de la selección de cada candidato. Period. That's it right there, period.
Yeah.
The rest, the to selección, needs to be eliminated.
What are you talking about now?
Oh,
In
okay.
the Spanish, I just keep
Oh, yeah, what you do, we shall wait, hold on, please.
Hello.
We coming to argue today.
Me arguing with you.
The lady here was starting Spanish version, so I want to follow up and leave with this. Don't argue, please. Wait a
I'm
minute.
arguing now. Give me the credentials so you can know
Me
what
want
I
the
said.
credentials.
Oh,
The
okay.
board making the decision when they want to put out
But I
the
know the credentials
You
for the
need the board,
language.
please. Let me finish what I'm saying. We understand what you're saying, but Mr. O'Neill is the one that we were listening to when she was finding what was wrong. And I'm simply saying, while you're making that observation, Mrs. O'Neill, is sure she's speaking about in Spanish?
4 years ago.
Please, we want about 20 years. Don't let him go on like that, please. You observe what the young lady is saying, you agree to have a change. Okay, we accept your comment. We are there about it. We need to make sure we can. I don't want to change it because you said so as a Peggy board. We want to be sure that Mr. O'Neill, who was the person of Hispanic background, agree that the word is to move.
You are just pointing out what you can overlook it.
All right, we overlook it, we have it corrected. Here, we'll comment. Hold on, what is this here? Ms. Mohead making a comment of observation before we tell another portion. But what Ms. Mohead is saying, al lado de la selección de cada canción de tu selección, she haven't mentioned twice. See it? Wait. See it? De veras? See it?
After here.
Thank you, Mr. Mohead.
Wait.
You stop it, you see white? Spell white there? Take no selecciones más del número de candidatos candidatos. In other words, don't select more than the candidate, but remove that one line is double.
Only
Okay?
the 3 words at the end.
We don't take it directly. We don't take it directly. So thank you, Ms. Moore. Anything else? I have to make sure that is that consensus in English and Spanish. I ain't gonna degree in Spanish, so
Me got a degree neither by studying 4 years in Catholic University. I had to talk Spanish and read Spanish in order to take my class.
all right. Bien, gracias.
I read it, I learn it. De nada.
No me olvida. So we said the right thing. Anybody else have any question or comment?
Good job.
Okay. We want, as a matter of fact, for the record, this ballot only has to do with sin, but we can't correct September's ballot. I want to be clear that we done wanted to say that we corrected or made any changes in it, but we have copies of it. But they're meeting at Mrs. Saxon's student. Mrs. Saxon, is St. Thomas meeting this afternoon?
Let me into that.
They meet this afternoon.
Some of these instructions, once we update this instruction, they update the whole balance.
Okay, good.
Instructions is instructions.
Nice.
So we will update the instructions for them.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
I do have a question on the section with the referendum for medical marijuana.
They will still otro pregunta.
En inglés, estoy en inglés ahora. Why is it fill in one oval only? Why is it that that isn't followed by the yes and the no oval in English, and then continue with a referendum sobre la marihuana medicinal and the Spanish then after? Because you have fill in one oval only, and then you're going into referendum sobre hello.
Because it was a suggestion made that we agreed to move it down here, put another heading of the referendum in Spanish over the Spanish version.
And I agree with that part, but I'm saying move up the oval choice for the English part.
But we didn't sign no Mr. Terrell to do that. He just discussed it here with moving the
Oh, well, you
state.
didn't say for the public to hear.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry about that. Anything else in Spanish and English now?
Thank you.
Anybody have any question or comment? Yeah, so what you were saying? Okay. So again, I'd like to thank all of you for sitting in and helping us, and the good we had. Well, we have to put our no, we got it.
Congratulations to the St. Croix board. And I'm happy to see that the St. Croix board have to keep their head on and don't follow the people across the water.
St. Croix or League? And Mrs. Fox. So, what we did was we cut and paste over for them to speak. Well, thank you for coming. Regional studies. All those copy of that now. Why do we go for the final draft? So all those copy